Yo, what's going on YouTube? Mason Double OG here. It's January 1st, 2020. So I hope everybody brought in that new year, you know what I'm saying? Safe, had a good time. So today I want to talk about, this video is going to probably be pretty quick, but I just want to talk about maybe doing some crypto window shopping. That's why I got this picture up. So, just, teach you guys how to, well, I don't want to probably say teach you, but just kind of show you my personal methodology of like how or in process of how I actually look at different cryptos and see, if they're worth me getting into, playing with, purchasing, whatever. As you already know, I don't like to really use the term investing, even though most people will consider that's probably what it is. But me personally, I don't like to look at it that way. I like to look at it as I'm embracing a potentially a new technology, that could be used, in the future, and we'll see where it goes. It's kind of like Google, Apple, Microsoft. People who got involved with those companies early on. Now look at where we are today. So that's the kind of that's the kind of thing you gotta look at. So again, just kind of open up your mind and look at it. So, but anyway, enough on that. For those of you that do like to kind of listen to my thoughts and stuff like that, I am going to be start doing a podcast ish type thing. It's probably going to start on YouTube, then I'll probably move over to Spotify. But yeah, I'm just going to be like talking about different stuff like space, crypto, saving the world, stuff like that, just different kind of stuff. So anyway, all right, so let's go ahead and get the video going here. Okay, so this is CoinMarketCap again. So I'm just gonna go like do another quick overview for if you have not seen my other videos. I have talked about CoinMarketCap before, but the main thing I want to look at today is I want to try to look at some different potential cryptos that I've heard about or I've seen, but just haven't really taken the time to look at them. So by doing this with you and making a video about it, you can kind of learn some of the things that I personally look at. Whether there be red flags or something that seems that could be interesting, that may be actually useful in the future and stuff like that. So anyway, this is CoinMarketCap. So it's CoinMarketCap.com. Like I stated before, my other videos, there's almost about 5,000 cryptocurrencies. And like I stated before, a lot of these cryptocurrencies are probably garbage. A good majority of them, but there are some hidden gems in here. Potential coins that could be valuable or useful in the future. Again, none of this is financial advice. This is me just kind of sharing some of the stuff that I look at. All right, so first of all, if anybody's looking at this, they're gonna be like, okay, where do I start? Like, what does all this mean? Like, what is Algorand? What is OKB? What is this crap? So before I even dive, me personally, before I even dive into all this stuff and just start, clicking on each one randomly, what I do is I go to a website here, which is called Mazari.io, and there's other sites out there that you can look at, but these are the ones that I feel comfortable. Again, none of these are paid advertising, none of these are sponsored, and these are third party websites. So I don't run them. I don't manage them. I don't know anything about them. So you do have to take the information that's provided on any of these sites, including CoinMarketCap, with a grain of salt, because they're coming from that site. But for the most part, CoinMarketCap and then I believe also Mazari is pretty, pretty up to snuff. So anyway, with that being said, so what do I look at? I look at liquidity at this point. They added this new metric where you can actually look at liquidity to see how liquid the market is. And so that's where I would start first. Before I even pick a coin, I would say, okay, well, first of all, how liquid is it? The more, basically, in my thought process is, the more liquid the coin is, the more use that it's providing. That means there's demand for it. Okay, that means people wanna buy it, people wanna sell it, people wanna trade it, whatever, or people wanna use it. So that's the things I look for. So for me, I look at anything that's over. I would probably say at least over $100 million in liquidity. But I would go up to at least probably maybe 400 million or probably at least about 500 million, something like that. Me personally, that's the way I would look at, potentially looking at coins. But for the sake of this video, we're gonna go as low. Excuse me. We're gonna go as low as maybe, I'd probably say about 200. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll probably say about 200 million ish. Yeah, so we'll stop right here at 188 million. So we're going to start from the bottom and kind of work our way up. Now, I'm probably not going to hit all of these. I just want you to get the basic idea because I don't want the video to get too long. So I want to try to keep this video within, I don't know, 15, maybe 20 minutes. But because I want to make sure you get a good understanding. Okay, so liquid market cap, liquid market definition. What is the definition based on Investopedia? What is a liquid market? A liquid market, a market with many available buyers and sellers and comparatively low transaction costs. The details of what makes a market liquid may vary depending on the asset being exchanged. In a liquid market, it is easy to execute a trade quickly and at a desirable price because there are numerous buyers and sellers, and the product being exchanged is standardized and a high demand. So, that basically gives you an idea, and you can, the main key takeaways are there's buyers and sellers, liquid market price change and compared to small increments, financial assets such as some market and forex, future bonds, and stocks are liquid, and you can throw crypto in there too. They probably haven't caught up to it, but crypto will probably be added, cryptocurrencies or crypto whatever will be added into there. So I just wanted to kind of, give you an idea of what the actual definition of liquid market, and of course you can do your own research and do that. Okay, so the one that we talked about was, let's see, synthetics. So this has about $188 million worth of liquidity. The current price is $1.20. Okay, so let's look at the ticker. So if you're not familiar with stocks, usually you have the company name, and then you have the symbol or the ticker name, whatever you want to call it, that goes to it. So this is how you identify the actual cryptocurrency. So we're going to look up SNX. All right. So you go to search, you type in SNX. So here it is, synthetic network token. All right. So based on CoinMarketCap's information, and excuse me there. The total supply is let's see, 100,000 million. So we got 160 million. The circulating supply is 155, so it is kind of close to its. Looks like all the coins are out in circulation, so that's good. Seems very decentralized, so that's good. The volume, the 24-hour volume, is about 158,000 USD per day, or I guess the last day. I guess I don't know if that's like the average every day, but that's what it says here. And then the market cap is 186 million, 186.6 million. So let's just see if they kind of, yeah, they kind of match up. So that's good. So see right here it says reported market cap 186 and 186. So that's good. You have two sites, so that provides consensus, right? So you have two sites right here, two different companies, two different sites that are kind of reporting similar, not the exact same, but very similar. So that's good. This is about 300 million short of what their market cap is here. So that's fine. You're gonna have some fluctuations. So that's good. All right. So the next thing I would look at with the coin is I'll say, okay, where is it based on the market? So when it, based on this chart, when it first came out, it was at 45 cents. Okay, so let's see. Where was it at the all-time high? All-time high. Okay. So it didn't even come out. So it came out after the bull run. Okay, so this came out after the bull run. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's see. It was at 3 cents, 0.038. Okay, so it actually had a huge run up here. So that's interesting. Looks like it's on a slight decline. Okay, so based on this action, I mean, this is interesting, but the only downside is it's already kind of ran up. So, if anybody was trying to get involved in this, depending on what you're trying to get involved for. Like if you're trying to get involved to make money, again, not financial advice. I'm just stating the different reasons. If you're trying to get into it to make money, well, the run up already happened. So now you have to hope that it's going to run up again. But if you're getting into it because of the use case, which we haven't gotten into yet, then it may be still worth getting into. So let's find out what the use case is, because I have no idea what this is. All right, so Synthet, this is their website, and again, none of this stuff is sponsored or anything. I'm just looking at the website to just for my own curiosity as well. So fiat currency, stable coins, crypto and long short commodities. Okay. Introducing sensor tokens that provide exposure to assets such as gold, Bitcoin, US dollars. Okay, Tesla. Okay. So is this like a security token? Huh. So it looks like it's a security token. What blockchain is this running off of? So the next thing I go to is I kind of look at the site. And of course, all this stuff. I mean, you're not gonna fully know about any project. You're just gonna have to kind of just have your own checks and balances that you have to look at. All right, so let's go to where it says Explorer. Oh my God, this is an Ethereum token. Okay, so I'm not too hot on Ethereum, to be honest with you. Any token for me personally that's still running on Ethereum, I don't really give it any kind of any kind of second looks, man. After that, like, I don't know. I just feel like if you're gonna have your own project, you should have your own blockchain. That's just how I feel. I mean, I understand like Ethereum is a secure, well, supposedly secure blockchain, but I just feel like Ethereum is so old as far as like caught up with the like with speed, transaction speed, as well as the cost to send Ethereum, dealing with the gas and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, if you don't know what all that stuff is, I may have to do another video on Ethereum. I probably won't, but anyway, whatever. All right, so the next thing you want to look at is market pairs. So this is a big concern. This is what I was talking about right here. So if you see the market pairs, this is where you can actually acquire this SNX token, right? But if you see right here, the problem is it's not on many exchanges, so that's kind of concerning. It's not very diversified or decentralized when it comes to when it comes to exchanges. It's really only on one. That's the same thing. So one, two, three, and four exchanges. That's it. And the last two at the bottom here don't even really have any kind of volume. And KuCoin, so honestly, I probably wouldn't touch this. Me personally, I wouldn't touch this. I don't know everything about it. If anybody knows more about it and wants to shill me on it and whatnot, cool. I'll listen to you. But it's got to be some really good stuff here. So let me show you the next thing I look at real quick. Okay, so let's see. Does it have staking? That's the next thing I look at. Okay, we outline the detail. Okay, so they mentioned staking, so maybe they have staking. Okay, so staking. Okay, so it looks like it may have staking, but I'm not gonna go all into it. Okay, what kind of wallet do we have here? How do I, can I hold this not in the exchange? See, I don't see any mention about a wallet. That's another red flag for me. If I don't see a wallet, like some kind of wallet, whether it be a Chrome extension or if I can use a Ledger or a Trezor, and I'll probably have to do another video on that just separately on that. Let's see here. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna spend any more time on this. I'm not feeling synthetics. So, if anybody out there is big into synthetics, then please hit me up and let me know what am I missing out on. Shill it to me, whatever. All right, so let's go to the next one. I know a little bit about basic attention tokens, so probably not gonna hit that one. Let's see. I may do like one or two more until until you get the idea of what I'm looking for. I know about VeChain, so that would be a little like biased there. I already know about that one. I'm trying to get something I don't know about so I can, kind of show you what to look at, the way I look at it. Okay, so Algorand. I don't know what this is, so I'm kind of curious because again, I'm trying to focus on stuff that I don't know about. And like I said, anything lower than 100 million, I mean, you can risk, doing these, but anything lower than 100 million, and when I started, back in the day, something like this wasn't available. We didn't have these metrics, back then. So everybody was just buying all kind of coins, which is understandable. But now we have these kind of metrics out, guys. So and girls, y'all don't need to be just buying all these random crappy coins. All these AKA my channel is not for kids, so shit coins. Don't be going out here buying all these dang on shit coins. These are all shit coins. All these coins right here with no liquidity, these are all shit coins. All right, I'm sorry, they're all shit coins. I don't care. If you don't like what I say, then prove me wrong. Tell me why they're not shit coins. Okay, so Algorand. Let's go to Algo. All right, so we're done with synthetic. I'm done with that. That's it's not impressing me at all. All right, Algo. All right, let's go look at Algo. Okay, so Algo is at 22 cents. So right off the bat, that's enticing, because it's a lower price. So you can get more, if you wanted to get into this. But again, we don't know anything about it yet. So I look at the price. So I say, okay, 22 cent. Okay, so that's not bad. And then let's see the total supply. So we got 100,000 million billion. So we got 3 billion. There's 100,000 million. Okay, yeah, 100. Okay, so 100,000 million. So there's so so that's a little interesting. So the company must have like what 2.5 million billion locked up or something. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if this is a mineable coin. I don't know. Let's keep going. I don't know. All right, volume in 24 100,000 million. So 38 million. That's not bad. It's a good volume, I guess. The market cap is 100,000 million, so 109 million. Okay, let's see what the charts are looking like here. Um, okay, so the market cap was 0, and it just immediately pumps up to 100,000, 155 million. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know what that means. That's a little odd. Usually, everything is like correlated, but I don't know. All right, so it looks like the market started in June 2019, and it's been going on a decline, price-wise anyway. Price and BTC price. So it's down now. It's definitely down. I don't know if it's bottom, but it's down. Okay. All right, let's go look at the website. So let's go look at the website, and then let's see what is it running on. Please don't be. Okay, good. So it looks like they have their own mainnet. So that's a plus. If they're on their own blockchain, then that's good. That means they're actually doing stuff and they have their own blockchain. I don't know how to make a blockchain, so I don't know how easy it is, but I'm sure it takes some kind of effort. So that's a good sign that they have their own blockchain. They're not running off of Ethereum or some crap. So that's good. All right, let's see here. What is Algorand? A global borderless economy, Algorand 2.0. So that means they had a 1.0. So they obviously did some kind of upgrade or maybe rebranding or something. I don't know. A major protocol upgrade that enables the creation of more complex and innovative real-world applications that leverage the layer 1 scale, performance, and security of the Algorand protocol. I don't know what the heck that means. So that didn't really tell me anything. Sounds like a whole bunch of blah 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 blue blah. And I'm being rough because I've been in this space for a long time. So new people may read this and be like, "Oh man, it's amazing," But no, they didn't say anything. That don't tell me nothing. Like, what is the problem that you're trying to solve? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, what's the real problem you're trying to solve? University and program. Okay, what we do. Here we go. Network. Okay, relay nodes, participation nodes. Okay. Okay, that's it. Okay, hold up. How to install and run a node. Okay, so you can run a node. You have to install the program. Oh, geez. Okay, what about governance? Technical advisory about Algo Dynamics. You know what? None of this is really exciting me, guys. I mean, I don't see anything that's really innovative. I mean, there's nothing here that I see that other cryptos are not already trying to do as well. I mean, I don't see any mention of a wallet. Where do I store this stuff? These are the developers, I guess. And again, I don't want to bash anybody directly. The people I have no problem. I don't even know these people. It's just I'm talking about their project. Like what they're trying to do. Yeah. So yeah, I don't see anything about wallets. I don't see anything about staking. And I sure as heck don't have time to be going through all the news trying to find stuff. If you have a wallet, if you have all this stuff, I should be able to get that fast. So it looks to me that the only wallet you have is by running a node. I mean, based off of this, that's all I see. All right, so okay, let's look at their market. Let's look at the market. Let's look at the market. Okay. So they got a lot of exchanges. They do have that. I'll give them that. Let's see here. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, I guess 24, 25, 26, 27. So you have 27 different exchanges, all right? And the volume is about 7.8 million, the highest volume on Hotbit. Okay. And if you wanted to proceed to acquire the said coin, then you would, just an example, you would click on, let's say Hotbit, whatever, and then you would go to the Hotbit website. Now, checking out these exchanges, you need to be careful and make sure, they first of all, depending on what geographic region you're in the world, they may or may not accept you and stuff like that. But that's a whole nother video. But I just wanted to show you that that's what you do once you find where they are. As far as this project, I would have to do more research. I don't like the fact that they don't have a wallet, or at least it's not easily found on the website. Because the reason why it's important for me to have a wallet, it's like, yeah, I can get this coin and leave it on the exchange, but that's not the safest thing to do. To leave your coins on the exchange. Anyway, guys, we're almost at 23 minutes here. I wanted to do more, but I kind of wanted to go in depth so you can kind of see my thought process. So, if there's any other coins on here that you want to look at, or maybe you want me to take a look at, join my Discord. We can talk about it and just kind of, because I do like to kind of look and find other projects, that are doing stuff. I don't want to just be a fanboy of, particular, cryptos, Tron, XRP, Bitcoin, whatever. I do want to kind of be diversified, there's some other coins that I'm into as well. But right now, there's still pretty much just speculation. They're not really doing anything, or I'm not able to do anything with them on a daily basis, like I stated with Tron and stuff like that. But anyway, so before I go, let me show you what the ledger looks like real quick. Alright, so this right here is the Ledger Nano X. I definitely would recommend, if you're trying to get into crypto or whatnot, that I would consider probably purchasing one of these things. Again, this is not sponsored. All my videos right now are pretty much non-monetized, and I just do this for fun. So it's not really about getting money from me. You know what I'm saying? It's just sharing the information out there that's out here for people that want to want to learn more about crypto. But anyway, they have videos and stuff. If you want to learn about what this does, and if you want to do more research, just make sure that you only buy it from the actual Ledger website. There's some scams going on out there, some hackers doing, potentially trying to do stuff. Not saying they can do it to the Nano X. It's the newest one, so it should be more secure. but I highly recommend buying it from the actual ledger company. I probably wouldn't buy it on Amazon and stuff like that. Not saying it's unsafe. I'm just saying I wouldn't recommend it. Just so you know. But yeah, so this is how to crypto window shop in 2020. This is the correct way to do it. I wish somebody would have really made a real video like this and kept it real, for when I got in, when I got involved in crypto. But hey, the space evolves, it gets better, and that's the way it's supposed to be. So I'm trying to help you guys out, and ladies, so you don't make a bad decision and get into the wrong stuff. So there you go. So be safe out here. Do your own due diligence. Again, this is not financial advice. And once again, Mason Double OG out.